Pharaoh Brown is heading to the Miami Dolphins, a name that may not send shockwaves through the league, but a name that carries weight in a way statistics never fully capture. This isn't a blockbuster signing. It's not the kind of move that makes front pages or dominates the sports talk circuit. But if you think this is just about adding another tight end to the roster, you're looking at it all wrong. This is about something bigger, about depth, about reliability, about a player who has been through the fire and refuses to fade away. The Dolphins found themselves in a position that demanded action. Durham Smythe is gone. Jonnu Smith is in, but he can't do it alone. Julian Hill? Young and proven, still figuring it all out. Miami needed someone. Not just anyone. Someone who knows the grind. Someone who can step in and do the job without hesitation. Enter Pharaoh Brown. But before we talk about what he brings to Miami, let's take a step back. This is not a player who had the luxury of an easy path. Born on May 4, 1994, in Cleveland, Ohio, Brown had to fight for everything. In high school, he was a standout, but talent alone doesn't guarantee anything. College football separates the elite from the forgotten, and Brown knew that. He took his skills to Oregon, where he was carving out a name for himself, proving he belonged among the best. And then, in 2014, it happened. A gruesome leg injury. One of those moments that can define a career before it even starts. Ligaments torn. Surgeries piling up. Questions. Would he play again? Would he walk the same way again? Would he ever be the same? A lot of players don't come back from something like that. The mental toll alone is enough to break even the strongest athletes. But Brown didn't just come back. He returned in 2016 and showed he still had what it took. He wasn't the same player, but he was a player that teams couldn't ignore. And yet, come draft day, his name wasn't called. The NFL has little patience for uncertainty, and Brown's past injuries were enough to make teams hesitate. No selection, no guarantees, just another name in the pool of undrafted free agents. But he wasn't done. The Raiders gave him a shot. It didn't last. The Browns brought him in. That didn't stick either. Then the Texans, the Colts, the Patriots, the Seahawks. Over the years, Brown became the kind of player teams call when they need someone reliable, someone who won't demand the spotlight, but will do the work. He's played in 87 games, started 54 of them. He has 72 receptions, 751 yards, 3 touchdowns. Nothing flashy. Nothing that makes fantasy football managers excited. But that's not why he's here. What Brown does goes beyond numbers. He's a tight end who thrives in the unglamorous parts of the game. Blocking. One of the best at it. Need someone to help protect the quarterback? He's your guy. Need a reliable option in short yardage situations? He's there. His presence makes an offense better, even if it doesn't show up in the box score. His time with the Patriots in 2023 was his most productive as a receiver. He caught 13 passes for 208 yards, including a 58-yard touchdown against the Jets that made people take notice. He reminded everyone that, while he's primarily a blocking tight end, he can still make plays when given the chance. That versatility is exactly what Miami needs. With Jonnu Smith as the primary pass-catching tight end, Brown won't be expected to be a focal point in the passing game. But that's the beauty of this signing. He doesn't need to be. He needs to do what he does best. He needs to bring stability. He needs to do the dirty work that allows the offense to function. And let's not forget special teams. Brown carved out a role there as well, proving his value beyond offense. That's another reason he's here. Miami isn't just looking for a temporary fix at tight end. They're looking for players who can contribute in multiple ways, who understand their role and execute it at a high level. So what does this mean for the Dolphins? It means they recognized a problem and addressed it. It means they added experience to a position group that desperately needed it. It means they brought in a player who won't demand the spotlight, but will make an impact where it matters. No, this isn't the kind of signing that will be talked about for weeks. But it's the kind of signing that wins games in ways most people don't notice. Brown's career has been a testament to perseverance. From a devastating injury in college to bouncing around the league, he has never backed down from a challenge. Now, in Miami, he gets another shot to prove his worth. Another chance to show that resilience and hard work matter just as much as raw talent. Another opportunity to do what he's always done: show up, put in the work, and make his team better.